Hello and welcome to the transcription explanation of this design. It's a hand-painted design and it was on an 8x8 canvas, and here we have our start marker. So that means we start reading at the bottom, which is typical because reading order is bottom counterclockwise, and it can spiral inwards for longer sentences, which this is not, or longer words, which I don't do in this design. So anyway, here's that start here marker on our sentence circle, going around and showing, see how this is kind of like a little eyeball? Well then, car, looking this way. So we have our start marker, and it is pointing towards this as the first word, and this first word does line up with it. So this is our first word, which is the word physician, which makes sense because I wanted this the center, bold, kind of highlighted word. And then going around it, I have heal thyself. So it follows this pattern. So as far as these words translating letter to letter, this is actually the bare bones font version of this script. So here we have the P, the H, the Y. This is an SI together, C, I, A, and N, then H, E, A, L, TH as one letter, Y, and then an SE together, LF. So you'll notice the consonants are these sort of bigger circles, and the vowels, they're these little guys. So vowel, consonant, A, and then N. And the difference between the consonants are both the letter stem, which here we have a completed circle, just like this one, whereas this is a divot stem. So the completed circle stems are in the second row and in the bottom row. So this second row is a completed circle inside the word circle, whereas a completed circle on the line of the word circle is on the bottom row. So the TH is on the bottom row and the Y is on the bottom row. And then the divots, we have a deep divot like this one, which is more than 50% complete, so that's in the top row. And then we have shallow divots, which are these like bites out of a cookie shape, and that means the letters in this row. So these four letter stems determine what row our letters in. Now the columns are the modifiers. So the simplest base modifier is the first row, which is nothing. You see how this has no dots by it and no lines on it? That makes it in this row here. So this would be a TH, which is good because this is the TH in thy. Whereas dot modifiers, they can be on top, below, inside, anywhere. So long as there are the right number of dots by that letter, we can tell what letter it is. So that would be the Y. And then we have line modifiers. So a P has two lines, just like an H. H also has two lines, but they're in different rows because they're different letter stems. And these lines count where they end on a letter stem. For example, this SI, the S has three lines sticking off of that S, shallow divot, so we're in the three-line column. But this I line, that little guy that I just got rid of, that I has a line going inwards. So here's an I by itself, and it shows a line going inwards towards the middle of our word circle. And it doesn't have to go exactly towards the middle, it just has to go more towards the middle than towards the outside. So that is vowels. Vowels are these little guys, and they can be by themselves or they can be attached to a consonant stem. And the vowels are shown here. I's have a line going inwards, U's have a line going outwards. A's are outside the word circle. E's are on the line of the word circle, whereas O's are inside the word circle, and there's no O's in this design. So yeah, let's go ahead and show how this can become this. So here's that start marker again, and here's our first word. So this word, starting at the bottom, which I actually have an itsy bitsy start marker right there, little guy, and this is our first letter. And it is a completed circle, good, and it's inside our word circle, good, and it has two silver lines ending on it. And it's okay that it links up with these other consonants, because we can tell that it is first, and it has two lines, making it a P. And then we continue around our word circle, and we have this. This is a deep divot stem, and there's two lines ending on it, which is good, because that would be the H. And then we have two dots on our Y. And then we have this shallow divot with three lines ending on it. And then the I has one line going towards the middle. Good, so that's our SI. And then we have this circle. It's completed, so it's in the same row as the P, which is good. And there are 4 dots by it. So 4 dots makes the C. Then the I inside the C. So I showed this I, this can't put I's inside of C's, we'll do it inside a J. But if a J, the same letter stem, has an I inside it, that I line, again, goes towards the middle of the word circle more than towards the outside of the word circle. So here's the I inside the C, but because this font doesn't have, now I have a JA, I need to get rid of the J. We need to have an I. There we go. C-I-A-N. Okay, cool. So C, and then we have the I, and here we have the A and the N together. And you notice the A is inside, is in line with the N, and typically when you have a vowel and consonant together, the consonants are read before the vowels. However, each slash through a vowel moves it up one letter in the stack. So this A has a slash through it. So that brings it up in front of the N. And this is an N because it has that one line ending on it right there. And an N has one line. So yeah, P-H-Y-S-I-C-I-A-N, physician. Okay, this heel is much more straightforward. In fact, it's unraveled in this design just like it is in the font. We have the steep divot, good, with 2 lines, so that counts as the H. So yes, this white line does count as a line. It also counts as a line here on this F. Anyway, H, and then we have the 2 vowels, the E and the A, and then we have the L, 1, 2, 3 dots on a circle inside the word circle. Then we have the word thy. So because this is in a circle, we default to the bottom of our word circle, which is this one, and then we go counterclockwise. So even though, like, this is pointing this way, anything unraveled will follow the sentence circle order, but anything in a word circle, you'll find the bottom of that word circle and you'll follow it in the sentence circle or word circle order. So here we have the bottom here, and we have a TH. So here's the TH, and then this Y has 1, 2 dots on it. So that's good. And then self. We have this shallow divot with 1, 2, 3 lines. Good, with an E right in the middle of it, and then an L again has 3 dots, and then an F has 3 lines, 1, 2, 3, and it is a deep divot. So yeah, that would be physician, heal thyself. So yeah.